Okay, good morning. Peracids of sulfur. Peracids of sulfur are oxyacids of sulfur containing peroxides linkage. They are formed when one or more oxygen atoms of sulfur oxyacids are replaced by peroxide groups. For example, peroxomonosulfuric acid S2SO5, cardox acid, and peroxodisulfuric acid S2S2O8, Marshall acid. Peracids containing peroxides, sulfur forms two peracids, cardox acids, and Marshall acids. These compounds are derived from hydrogen peroxides, in which one or both hydrogen atoms are replaced by sulfonic group. Hydrogen peroxide, cardos, and Marshalls. First of all, cardox acid, peroxomonosulfuric acid. Peroxomonosulfuric acid was first described in 1898 by Heinrich Cardo, after whom it is named. It is a colorless, beautifully crystalline solid. It melts at -45 degrees Celsius, but should be handled carefully because it may explode. Preparation of cardox acids, that is peroxomonosulfuric acids, it is prepared by reacting chlorosulfuric acid with anhydrous hydrogen peroxides. By action of hydrogen peroxide over sulfuric acid, it is also obtained as byproduct during the preparation of hydrogen peroxide by electrolysis of sulfuric acid. Properties of peroxomonosulfuric acid, cardox acids. Cardox acid is white, crystalline, and hygroscopic substance. It acts with hydrogen peroxides and hydrolyzes with water, produces sulfuric acid and hydrogen peroxides. Oxidizing properties. It is stronger oxidizing agent than Marshall acids. It oxidizes ferrous salts into ferric salts, ferrous sulfate into ferric sulfate, sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide, hydrochloric acid to chlorine gas, potassium iodide into iodine. Acidic property, the hydroperoxide group is 2. Okay, hydroperoxide group is weakly acidic and therefore does not readily form salts. Consequently, peroxomonosulfuric acid behaves as a monobasic acid rather than a dibasic acid and does not form salts such as uses of peroxomonosulfuric acid, cardox acid. Cardox acid has used for a variety for disinfectant and cleansing application such as swimming pool treatment and denature cleaning. It is used as oxidizing agent and for preparation of hydrogen peroxide. Sodium, potassium, ammonium salts of carboxylic acids are used in plastic industries as polymerization. Structure of peroxomonosulfuric acid, carboxylic acid. Peroxodisulfuric acid or Marshall acid. Marshall acid was named after its inventor, Professor Hawk Marshall. It is a colorless solid. Preparation of peroxodisulfuric acid or Marshall acid by sulfonation of hydrogen peroxide. Anhydrous okay. Anhydrous peroxodisulfuric acid is prepared by the action of anhydrous hydrogen peroxide on chlorosulfuric acid. By electrolysis of sulfuric acid, when electric current of high density is passed through sulfuric acid and produces peroxodisulfuric acid. By passing the electric discharge through mixture of sulfur dioxide and oxygen and dissolving the product of sulfuric acid. The properties of peroxodisulfuric acid or Marshall acid. It is colorless, crystalline, hygroscopic substance. Action of it is thermally unstable. It decomposes on heating to evolve oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Hydrolysis under normal condition, it reacts with water to form sulfuric acid and carboxylic acid. However, when it is treated with dilute sulfuric acid in hydrolyzed with 30% hydrogen peroxide. The acid and its salts, peroxodisulfates, acts as a strong oxidizing agent. For example, ferrous sulfate into ferric sulfate, potassium iodide oxidizing to iodine. Uses of peroxodisulfuric acid or Marshall acid. It is used as oxidizing agent. It is used in bleaching agent, used in preparation of hydrogen peroxide. Structure of peroxodisulfuric acid or Marshall acid. Distinction between Cardos and Marshall acid. Cardos acid liberate iodine almost instantaneously from potassium iodide solution. However, the Marshall acid liberates iodine slowly from potassium iodide.